The weather is so nice, and you know, we said that we wanted to check out the pool, so we are checking out the pool, but then unfortunately the wind is so strong that it's actually affecting our mic, so we've had to make plan B.
Yeah.
But okay, we are here sat in front of the books, you know, this is a small collection of Billi's books, and we've got books on art of dying and his Dare to Fail book and books of wisdom. So in front of all this wisdom, I'm going to ask you sort of like an antithesis question.
Yeah.
How important is luck in determining someone's success?
Yeah. First, we must define what luck is. So, as far as I know, is luck is actually preparation meeting opportunity. So, I just give an example why this is so. Let's say we happen to have an opportunity coming. Somebody is selling, let's say, a house very cheaply. And then we didn't save enough.
Right.
In other words, we are not prepared. So other people bought it, right? And then we say we are unlucky because after they bought it, you know, they sold it off for a very handsome price.
Yeah.
So, but if we happen to have the money, and this house happened to appear in front of us, and we got the money, and we bought it for the cheap price, and then people say we are lucky. So therefore, you will look at it very carefully. Is luck therefore is equal to preparation meeting the opportunity. So in that case, is there such thing as luck? You know. So, in other words, in order to ensure that we are always lucky, we must always prepare ourselves. In other words, we must be ready, you know, for the opportunity that is going to come. So we'll be always lucky. Right. Actually, it's not that difficult when you understand that, you know. It's not that. That's why it's important that people must have some saving. People must prepare themselves, intellectually prepare themselves with the skill. So when the job opportunity arrives, he will be the one who get it, is it not? So, is it lucky or not lucky? Now I'm asking you back, you know. You see what I mean?
So luck alone is never enough, lah.
Not enough.
You have to be prepared
you make your luck. And that is prepare yourself for the opportunity that is going to come. You don't know what is going to come. It can come. Nowadays, a lot of opportunity, but a lot of people are not prepared for it. That is a problem.
So now, I mean, it's Chinese New Year now, and we've entered the year of the tiger. That's why we have cute little tiger here.
Yeah, cute little tiger here. This is very cute one.
Okay, in your opinion, is the year of the tiger going to be a lucky year?
As I say again, if we are prepared, the year of the tiger is a year which I look at a lot of opportunity to grab.
Okay.
Because if we were to look at the Chinese mythology about the tiger, we are talking about movement, we are talking about fierceness. So therefore, there will be a possibility of conflict, you know, and the possibility up and down. When I talk about up and down, we are talking about the stock market. Okay. So it's likely there will be up and down and up and down. So when we are prepared, we buy when it is down. So this is the key. And then if you look at it at the year of the tiger, they were analyzing this is a metal tiger. You know, it's a metal tiger, and the tiger basically is wood in nature. Yeah. So they're going to be cut, you know. So they're going to be conflict. So we can say that since it's a metal, earth, property will be a good one this year.
Right, okay.
This year. And you can see it coming. And then furniture maybe will be affected because of wood. So if we analyze it very carefully, Europe is still having some crisis now. So the export of furniture to Western countries may be affected. Okay. You know. But then when you look at the movement, you know, I could foresee there will be a lot of good for tourism. You know, moving lah. You can So, but then when you analyze the tiger, you realize that there's a saying, you know, one hill can have two tigers. So you see a lot of leadership crisis. If you already can see it, you know, we can see it in some of the political parties that we are right. I think it's going to be carried forward into this year. 2010 will be very exciting. So people must be calm. You know, don't want because of a small thing. We get agitated, you know. We must learn to look at the big picture. Don't get emotionalized. I mean, if the crowd is moving that one way, we don't move with the crowd. We don't go by the herd mentality. This year we must be very careful. And then of course during the consider movement, it means balik kampung. You must be careful, or else there'll be accident. Because we are exerting the energy of the tiger.
Right, I see.
And this is common sense.
But okay, coming back to what you were talking about, the stock markets in locally and the tension in Europe.
Yes.
So even in the last year and the year before, we've been going through an economic rough patch.
Yes.
So given your wisdom and your knowledge and how you say dare to fail, so how would you go through it?
In fact, when you say
what advice can you give people?
When you say rough patch, you look around, You look at our roads are all jammed with cars. My opposite neighbors are having 5 cars, and you can see all the makan stores so full. What rubbish are we talking about? We actually Malaysians are living in a paradise. You know, we are living in a place whereby the rice has been subsidized, the sugar has been subsidized, the petrol has been subsidized, you know, and a lot of things have been subsidized. We haven't gone to the rubbish, you know. I believe when all these things have been taken away, and the labor costs start going up, then we begin to see the real rubbish. Right. So it's good that we must be prepared for it. And I can see it will not be long already. It looks like maybe this year, if you read what the Prime Minister say, they may be taking away a lot of subsidy. So we must be prepared for it. We cannot keep on depending on subsidy, you know. But of course, we must increase the pay of people, because if you look very carefully, our graduates are very underpaid, you know, compared to other countries, you know. Our workers are also underpaid, you know. So if we want to have a high value, high income individual in this country, we have no choice. We may have to start paying higher, and everything go up lah, you know. So you know, when you get higher income, they don't mind paying higher for something they don't mind paying more for sugar, because they are having higher income. So it must start somewhere, or else frankly speaking, we will be stuck in the middle income bracket lah. Very soon we'll be competing with Vietnam, you know, if we're not careful. Very soon we'll be competing with Indonesia if we're not careful, because that is exactly what we are in now. No? So the rubbish will come soon.
So in the year of the tiger, you know, how would you advise Malaysians to actually grab the opportunity coming their way?
In the year of the tiger right now, especially knowing that prices going to come up, right? Right around. Start investing. This is the right time, because you see, for example, the index stock market is already about 1,003, you know that people start selling now. It's already 129 something, because people, it's a psychology effect, no? That they find that it's hard to go up already, so they're just selling. When they sell, they got a lot of money, you know. So you notice that a lot of property now, really the property here have gone up by 20%, because they got to put the money somewhere, so they invest. So one of the good things I can see lah. If you look at the government having all the LRT stations, wherever they go lah, follow the area there. I mean, we don't need to have, it's not rocket science lah. You don't need rocket science to be able to get the opportunity.
Understand it,
and then with the new development, the government is what they say from their policy, want to capitalize on human capital, want to support entrepreneurs. So all these are what they call opportunities. You see, the government have market, then you have the SME, all helping. But the trouble is, sometimes people don't believe. They never go and apply for it. They never see whether they are qualified or not. You must do something. You see what I mean? So there are a lot, frankly speaking, a lot of opportunities.
And for yourself personally, 2010, Year of the Tiger,
amazing.
You know, you already said, you know, 2 units over here, he's already bought and sold. Now, what are your aspirations for
today? You see, this year I'm going into a lelong thing. You know what I mean? There are a lot of houses for lelong.
Just why you call yourself king of lelong.
Now I got a lot of calls from all the lelong agents. But the thing is, you cannot finish buying, because there's so much lelong, and not everybody like the kind of place that you want. So we try our luck lah. You know, we must know. Of course, knowledge is very important. You cannot simply go and buy and without knowing what you're buying. You know, very dangerous. No, sometimes you do not know. You cannot see the house inside. No, when you lelong, we only see outside. But we estimate. Okay, find out about the area. Find out about what is the market price, so we can see there is a sizable profit to be made. Then we go in. So we must be ready. We must be ready with bank facility in order to do that.
I see.
So we must study a little bit of feng shui. You know, look at the situation, look at the location. No, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. So it become my part-time thing.
I see.
I feel that it's easy for me to move around. I go around, especially I'm more familiar in this area. So I'm concentrating most of this on my Subang Jaya and USJ area.
I see.
I don't go too far, cannot.
So very clear and simple measures lah.
Yes, very make it simple. Very make it simple. True. Then we can concentrate. We can reduce the risk. But of course, we cannot keep on buying without selling. So I have two sides going on. I have buying and then selling. But then I cannot keep on selling without having the new.
Buying the new
I have
ones.
to, I have to go on that.
Well, best of luck for that. Thank you so much for your time. It's been brilliant.
Yes.
And thank you so much for staying with me and Billi Lim. You've been watching In Person with me, Seth Freddy Norma, and there's only one thing left to do.
Yes.
That is to wish you a happy Chinese New Year.